Hi, this is Maritza from Maritza Concepcion Intuitive Consultants. I am a psychic life coach. The following is a video from my live show from an anonymous caller. Please like, share, and subscribe.
BW in North Carolina.
Okay, and what is your question?
My question is, I have been with my boyfriend now for several years, and I just kind of wanted to know, is it forever?
Okay, and what's your boyfriend's initials?
B as in boy, S.
Okay. Give me a moment here. Since you're my last caller, I'm going to give you a little bit more information than normal, okay?
Oh, thank you.
Past, present, and future. Okay, so the past has always been black and white for you. You knew where he was going, you knew where you were going, everything was smooth, everything was going just perfect, right?
Uh-huh.
That's the past. The present is you moved in together?
Uh-huh.
Okay. That's where it started. Okay, that's where the isolation started. You seen things black and white for a little bit. You were happy, you were excited. We moved in together. It felt perfect. And then all of a sudden, 6 months went rolling around. It became a year. And all of a sudden, you had no idea who this person was. There was no going out. There was no mystery. There was no that much communication. There was some, but not as much as you used to have. Does that make sense so far?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. And did he get sick or you get sick?
I mean,
Did someone get sick?
not like real bad.
Okay, no. It's okay. I'm just trying to pick up that where you are. Yeah. So I almost kind of feel like it was him who got sick.
Okay.
Was it him or you? It was him, right?
Well, yes, he did. Yes,
Okay.
he did.
He had too much time to think about where the hell am I going with this. I'm not saying that he doesn't love you. I'm just saying that I almost kind of feel like you guys got involved, moved in a little too soon. Does that make sense so far?
Yes, it does.
Okay. And it's almost like you guys both thought it was going to be a good thing for you, but it ended up being a little bit different than you expected and a little different from what he expected.
Yes.
You're becoming a little bit, please don't get me wrong, it's almost like roommates.
Yes.
That's not what you signed up for. You want to have fun. You want to wake up next to him. You want to wake up next to you. I get all that. However, that's not what you guys got, right? Okay, so now the future holds a little bit more of that if you don't express how you're feeling, okay? It's almost like you have to open those doors of communication with him. If not, things are going to continue the same way. You both are going to end up being more roommate than lovers and best friends. I want you to. Are you thinking of going on a trip to the mountains or trip period?
Yes.
Okay, it's gonna be. Is he going with you? I don't think he's going with you, right?
No, he is.
Oh, he is going. Okay. If he goes with you, I want you to rekindle that romance part of when you guys got back together. This is your trip to understand where you guys are going if you're going there. Does that make sense? So this trip is very important for you and very important in his eyes as well, because it's almost like, okay, you know what, are we going to be lovers and, and enjoy our life together, or are we just going to be friends and enjoy each other as friends? Okay?
Okay.
That's a big decision to make. I understand that this is a lot for just that short trip, but it's more of um defining where what you want in your future. Does that make sense? So I need
Yes.
you to communicate that to him first. Narrow it down what you want, because what you wanted in the past when you first met him is different from what you want now. Does that make
Yes.
sense?
Yes.
Okay, and it's almost like you moving here and he's staying where you were a year ago, and you don't want that. You want him to be at the same pace as you.
Right.
Right. Okay. So you have to help him understand what's going on here. And what's going on here is the fact that you're growing and he's not. We change. We're constantly changing. And people say, "Oh, no, nobody ever changes." Our core stays the same, but we always constantly evolving. We got
Yes.
new likes, new dislikes, and he needs to understand those things. So honestly, this trip is a good trip because he can't run away from it and you can't run away from it. You're right in each other's faces, and you have to communicate your needs.
Okay.
And if it's 100% different from what he wants, then it's best that you guys part as very good friends. Um, but I almost kind of feel like there's still some love there, right?
Yes, absolutely.
At some points, you kind of want to choke him, right? Because you're
Yes.
like, you can do this, but he doesn't see that he can do it, right?
Yes.
Okay, so guess what? You have to become those things that you want him to be. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I see a good future, a solid, good future for you guys if you communicate your needs bluntly.
Okay.
You have to, because at the end of the day, if you're going to spend 5 more years with this person, you want him to know you inside and out. You want to know
Right.
him inside and out. So that way you know, okay, something's wrong with you. What can I do to help you? Right? What
Yeah,
can we
right.
do to make this relationship everything we both desired? Right? So
Yes.
that communication has to happen. Please don't miss that opportunity. Have fun. Have fun with it. If he needs a beer, let him have his beer. Because he's gonna need to soften up a little bit of his his I guess is like some kind of blockages or
Yeah.
he's like protecting himself from something.
Yeah.
Okay, so he needs to break those down, break those barriers down. And then once you get him to understand and listen, that's when it all falls into place for you, okay?
Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Wonderful. You are so welcome. I hope you enjoyed it.
Thanks for watching. If you're interested in a private consultation, you can contact me on any social media links in the description box.